Hi everyone, and welcome to another smashing episode on my homebrew journey. Right, today is another smash beer, single malt, single hops, but this time I use the same grains, which is 1.25 kilos of Marisota, but I'm going to use Amarillo hops. A Mosaic one is currently in at their brewery room, it's theirs. It's stopped gurgling, but it's cleared out really nicely. I'm right looking forward to transferring it separately, get it into bottles, and get it tasted. The Amarillo I expect to taste quite different to the Mosaic. I think the Amarillo gives you more of an orangey flavour, which I'm a huge fan of if you've seen my white IPA video. So, very simple, 1.25 kilos of Marisota, 5 grams of Amarillo at 60 minutes in the boil, 10 grams of Amarillo at 10 minutes in the boil, and then I'm going to use SO4 again, so we'll keep it the same. It's exactly the same, just different hops. I'm going to mash 9 litres of water, 64 degrees, and let's get on to that bit now. So we're all mashed in, we're at 66 degrees, which isn't too bad, that'll come down a little bit. What I'm looking for is I'm going to wait 15 minutes because I'm going to check the pH then, so I give it 15 minutes to settle, give it a bit of a stir. I'll add all my spargy stuff on as well. I've got my recirculation pipes and pump ready, and then I'll take a pH reading and I'm going for 2.5 millilitres of my 80%, what's it called, lactol, per 0.1 of pH. Now this was 6 last time, so I reckon I'm just under 2 millilitres, 2.5 maybe, get it to that magic between 5.2 and 5.4, and then we'll get it recirculating for another 45 minutes, and time to go and wash it out. Right, I've done 15 minutes and there's my reading, 6.1, so I want to get it down to 5.4 below there, so 6.1. I'm going to put 2.5 millilitres in and see where we get to from there. We'll see you with another reading in a second. Right, 2.5 millilitres put us bang on 5.4, which I'm happy with. I will say you need to let the lactate sort of filter through the system, so I'll give it a stir and I'll give it another minute or so to work through, because I did another reading, it was 5.7, but I've not changed it. So 2.5 will get me down from 6.1 to 5.4, so I'm not sure what the calculation of that is, but 5.4, happy, see you in an hour. Okay, so my original gravity, amazingly, was 1039, my pre-boil, sorry, 1039, which is fantastic. Hopefully that's something to do with the lactate and getting it down to 5.4, and helps the mash work its business. But now we're at a boil, and I've skimmed off most of the hot break that was there anyway as it was coming up to a boil, and there's 60 minutes, 5 grams of Amarillo, and then another 50 minutes I'll put that other 10 grams in and I'll stick her upstairs in that there brewery. So that's 50 minutes done, and here's my 10 grams of Amarillo, and it looks like we're going to be bang on the old 5 litres when we get to the end of the hour, which is good. Okay, so we're at that time now. We're going to transfer from the whirlpooled wort into the demijohn, sanitised all the nonsense, put her under the stairs, and put some SO4 in, third of a pack. And usually we'd say that's goodbye, but not this time. I'm going to follow the process through to the tasting. So what I'm going to do is going to sort this out, put her under stairs, and I'm going to carry on with a picture of a bit of a spiel about what it's like after maybe 7 or 8 days. And then we'll get her bottled, and we'll wait another 2 or 3 weeks, and then we'll get her tasted. And there's like a full sequence video then, isn't there? So, but for now, I'm going to start transferring my wort, and hopefully it'll be nice and clean. Right, so here's my SO4, third of a pack. And put maybe midges more. There we go. And then I've got my little label to go on there. This is called, because it's using Amarillo hops, or in Spanish Amarillo. So Amarillo is yellow. So this is my Twinkles yellow. SO4 yeast, OG of 1054, which is pretty good. And then at 60 minutes, 5 grams of Amarillo, and at 10 minutes, 10 grams of Amarillo. And that'll go on there, and that'll get a quick shake up and upstairs. Right, so here's my Amarillo. Well, it's not my mosaic smash. It's been in secondary now for 3 or 4 days, and it's cleared up reasonably nicely. That'll only clear up more in the bottles. So now it's time just to get it bottled. Right, so here we are. I've got 9 bottles because I've got about 4.5 litres, and all I do to clean them is I put 1 midgy drop of normal washing up liquid into each bottle, and then I'll half fill them with warm water, and then I'll give them a good poking with the old brush, and then I'll do another warm rinse and another cool rinse, and then I can star sand them and get ready to bottle in. Okay, so I'm filling my bottles up, and what I'm doing, like if it's in the short and shoddy bottling video, is I'm taking from the very top of the beer, so I try and get the clearest beer that I can, and I'll just work it down all the way to the bottom until I've got maybe 8.5 or 9 bottles. Right, so this is it then. This said it was ready on the 5th of the 9th, it's now the 4th of the 10th. And I haven't tried to open a bottle already and have it explode on me, because professional beer commentator that I am, and communicator, that kind of thing doesn't happen to me anymore because I'm an experienced brewer. Whoa! So anyway, here's the yellow with the Amarillo, 5%, 1054 starting gravity, 1016 final gravity. 10 grams of Amarillo at 10 minutes, 5 grams of Amarillo at 60 minutes, SO4 yeast, which I'm not using again. And I'm a bit hazy that, but hopefully this one won't explode on me. I've got myself some thing to clean it up with, but oh no, that's a bit better. Oh well, it's fizzy. Oh yes. Right, let's leave it at that. Oh dear, what a terrible mess. I'll just have to light that up. There we go. Head on that bad boy. It's a bit hazy, but I'm not, you know what? It's been so long since I've done this. Started this beer, I'm not really bothered anymore. But it's fizzed up alright. I did have to say, I did try one about the time it came into condition at the beginning of September, flat as a pancake, but not anymore, so that's pretty good. So I think if I cooled it down, that'd be better. But what I'm hoping for with the Amarillo then is deep oranginess, you know, fruitiness, that kind of citrusy kind of thing. And what we get is, we get the malt. No, there's no oranginess in it. It's not a bad beer. It's nice and clean. It's nice and fresh. There's quite a lot of body to it, and it's got this homebrew headiness that I'm not a particular fan of. I like to get something a bit cleaner still than what this is. But it's not too bad. You know, it's a lot of effort. Colour's okay. Clarity's not okay. because I don't know, because when you pop the top and it fizzes up like that, all the sediment in the bottom of the bottle gets mixed in, doesn't it? But I have had one that has been really clear, but like I say, it was flat as a pancake. You can see the heads going down on that already. But it's not a bad beer, and I'll be happy to drink a couple more. I've only got a couple left, because I'll be giving them away, because I did have a full brewery. We had like 100 odd bottles of 8 or 9 different types of beer. So I've started giving them away, give myself a bit of space, and so I can do something with some other styles of beer, which will hopefully be coming up soon. It's alright. It's not a great beer. It's not my Twinkles White, which is lovely and deep and orange. There's a sort of oranginess to it, but it doesn't have the depth of the white IPA that I did. So that's it for this extended video, which is episode 47, and is being uploaded, excuse me whilst I scratch my back, which is being uploaded after episode 50. I'm not going to do it like this again. I'm going to keep in the standard format of, you know, putting grain into water and cooling it down after it's been boiled for a bit, and then do a separate tasting video. I'll stick to that. But, you know, there's more stuff to come. Let's say 50 videos now. I think I deserve a rest, actually. But 50 videos. We'll see what's happening now winter's coming and I've got a bit more time on my hands. And, yeah, that's it for now. So, as usual, you can like and subscribe, and you can leave a comment below if you want. You can follow me on their Instagram at hashtag the Homebrew Journey and hashtag hands up if you love brewing. And that's it. So there we go. There's a nice Amarillo hop. So I'll leave you with. It's not bad. It's, you know, but why don't you go out and brew something yellow?